The Qing dynasty, 1644 to 1912. The word Qing means clear and connotes the words clean and fresh. This was said by Hong Tuji, who believed he was giving China a fresh start. The Qing dynasty was capable of following anyone. This was shown when a 5-year-old named Shunzi led them. The Qing dynasty ruled over China for 268 years. Throughout those years, there were many different rulers that contributed to what China is now. Also, throughout the years, the dynasty continued to expand, and as it expanded, China's economy flourished and there was more trade between regions and with overseas markets. The Qing ended up ruling over 13 million kilometers of land, and the population was over 400 million. The Qing began to trade with the West, and the resulting inflow of silver expanded the money supply, which facilitated growth. The Qing's government initiatives thus led to increase in population, prosperity, and wealth. As expansions continued, advancements to art and literature were brought upon China. After China had been united, Qing forces continued to push into Central Asia, especially during the late 18th century. Qing China had reached the peak of its power and prosperity by the end of its expansion. China exported large quantities of tea, silk, and other products. Qing dynasty art is also known for painters known as individualists who rebelled against traditional rules of painting and expressed themselves more directly through free brushwork. These individualists brought about important changes in Chinese painting. Also, the scale of printing production greatly expanded during the Qing period, and in terms of quantity and variety of publications, it surpassed all previous dynasties. The Kangxi Dictionary was compiled. The Kangxi Emperor of Qing Dynasty ordered the compilation of a dictionary of Chinese characters, which became known as Kangxi Zidian, or Kangxi Dictionary. It was published in 1716. The dictionary contains more than 47,000 characters grouped under 214 radicals. The Kangxi Zidian served as a standard Chinese dictionary for generations and is still published. One of the Qing era's main achievements was the creation of vast encyclopedias and large compilations of Chinese literature, which comprised of hundreds of volumes. The Imperial Encyclopedia, which was a complete collection of illustrations and writings from the earliest to current times, was written between 1700 and 1725 during the reigns of the Qing Empire's Kangxi and Yongzheng. It contains 10,000 volumes, 800,000 pages, and over 100 million Chinese characters, and covers numerous topics including natural phenomena, geography, history, literature, and government. Literature reached unprecedented heights during the Qing era. Qing poetry continues to be a field of research due to its association with Chinese opera, women contributing to the field in large numbers for the first time, poets coming from all walks of life, and greater role of vernacular languages. Also, much of the modern popular versions of classical Chinese poetry were transmitted through Qing dynasty anthologies. The Qing dynasty era is probably one of the best eras to happen in Chinese history.